You know that feeling when you walk into, say, a huge hotel lobby or maybe a big sports bar?
Hmm.
There are TVs and speakers everywhere. You've got music in one area, a game on in another.
Right, and it's all seamless. The audio is just where it's supposed to be. You don't really think about it.
You don't. But if you did, you'd realize the wiring for that must be an absolute nightmare.
Oh, a logistical nightmare.
Yeah.
It's not just plugging in a speaker. It's routing, dozens of different signals all over a building.
Exactly. It just sounds like chaos waiting to happen. But, well, that's what we're digging into today, the solution to that chaos.
The little gray box that does all the thinking.
Yes. The WolfPack 16x16 stereo audio matrix switcher. It's a bit of a mouthful.
It is, yeah.
But from what I've seen, it really is the traffic controller for these incredibly complex audio setups.
Traffic controller is the perfect way to put it. This isn't just some simple splitter. It's a matrix.
And that 16x16 part, that's the headline, right?
That's the core of it. 16 separate sources in think mics, music streams, cable boxes, whatever, and 16 separate destinations out. Zones, you could call them.
And I saw this term in the documentation, fully cross-switchable. That seems to be the real game changer here.
That is the magic sauce. In the old days, you might have input A hardwired to output B, and that's that.
Locked in.
Totally. Cross-switchable means you have total freedom. You can send input 1 to output 1, or you can send input 1 to all 16 outputs at once.
So for that sports bar owner, they could blast the audio from the big game to every single speaker for the final play.
Exactly. And then the second it's over, instantly switch back to, music in the dining area and commentary just at the bar.
And you're not running to a closet to physically unplug cables.
No. You're doing it from the little LCD panel on the front or an IR remote, or this is how the pros do it, with RS-232 commands from a control system.
Okay, let's get under the hood, because this is what I found really fascinating. This isn't just a passive switchboard. It's running a 32-bit ARM9 processor.
Yeah.
Why does an audio switch need, well, a computer brain?
Because it's not just routing the signal, it's defending it.
Defending it from what?
From physics, basically. Audio signals are fragile. The longer the copper cable you run, the more the signal degrades. It gets weak, fuzzy.
And that's where that long line drive function comes in.
You got it. The processor uses this high bandwidth chip to run what they call distortion gain compensation. It's like a booster shot for the audio.
So it anticipates the signal loss and juices it up before it even leaves the box.
Precisely. So the sound coming out of a speaker 100 feet away
Yeah.
is just as crisp as the sound that went in.
That makes sense. The specs also mentioned FPGA circuits, which sounds, I don't know, a little like military tech.
It's in that league, yeah. FPGA is a field programmable gate array. In simple terms, it's hardware you can reprogram on the fly. It offers incredible stability.
Meaning it won't crash.
It won't crash. When you're running a command center or a stadium, that's not an option. The system has to be rock solid.
Which brings us to reliability. I saw a stat for MTBF.
Meantime between failures.
Yeah.
For the WolfPack, it's rated at 50,000 hours.
50,000, that's what? Almost 6 years of running 247?
6 years straight without a hiccup. And it's built for that kind of constant use. It even has automated round robin, switching to just cycle through channels if you want.
And the scenes, I saw that. It can store 32 preset configurations.
Which is huge for workflow. Think about it.
Instead of fiddling with 16 channels every morning, you just hit the morning mode button.
And the whole building's audio config just snaps into place. Night mode, event mode, whatever you need. It turns a really complex job into one click.
Amazing. And what if 16 zones isn't enough? Say you're wiring an airport or a convention center.
Well, then you just link them together. It has these dual serial ports so you can cascade the units. You can chain up to 256 of them.
256, that's a staggering amount of routing power.
It's enough for pretty much any facility on Earth.
You know, it really changes how you think about just walking through a building. We take that perfect, seamless sound completely for granted.
We do.
But tucked away in a server rack somewhere, there's this little computer just running for 50,000 hours straight, making all these tiny decisions so the right sound hits the right room. It's like the invisible nervous system of a building.
It really is. I've always said the best technology is the kind you never even notice because it just works.
A perfect place to end it. That's it for this deep dive. Thanks for listening.